Okay students, let us continue next addition reaction, that is addition of sulfuric acid. Whatever the substance it is going to be added, you should know what is the formula of that compound and what are the anion and cations of that, because it is an acid and due to having electronegativity difference between the atoms, it is a polar atom. Polar means having positive negative charges. But how is the structure, how is the compound and where is the negative charge, you should know. Okay, so addition of sulfuric acid. Therefore, first reactant will be alkene and second reactant will be sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid H2SO4. I can write H plus HSO4 minus, or I can also write S double bond O OH OH. This is actual structure, bond structure of your sulfuric acid. Sulfur having 6 bond because its maximum valency 6. It belongs to 6th group. And HSO4 minus, see without bonds I have written HSO4 minus, isn't it? HSO4 minus. And where is the minus charge? Onto the most electronegative atom, oxygen, and H plus. And now our addition begins like this, heterolytic cleavage again. So 2 electrons will be taken up by this carbon, thereby this carbon gets the positive charge, and these 2 electrons will given to this hydrogen atom to form a bond. Therefore, this carbon has 2 hydrogens. This takes the 1 hydrogen. Therefore, it becomes CH3. So, CH3. And this CH2, as it lost its electron, because pi bond is being formed between the sharing of these 2 atoms' electrons, right? Now, only this atom took the electrons. Therefore, it gains the positive charge. And as this is gaining the positive charge, the remaining negative charge will add on to this, right? See, HSO4 minus will add on to this, the remaining. Just like the previous addition reaction, there HBr was there. Instead of Br place, in this HSO4 is there. That's it. See, in my previous explanation, I didn't write all this because there is no need to write. It is very easy, basic, that in a compound what is positive, what is negative, and where is the compound is added. Right? But for your sake, I am again explaining and writing this intermediate. Actually, in exam, you no need to write this all. Okay, just directly write addition, what is the product. Therefore, this negative charge adds on to this carbocation and form this one, ethyl hydrogen sulfate. Right? So, this is addition of sulfuric acid. Now, addition of water. Again, in water, you have to imagine that H plus and OH minus. Again, I didn't write this because it is understood. Directly, you can write the product. Okay, if I would have taken same like this reactant, I would have get only one product here like this. But I am taking unsymmetrical alkene. Same explanation like previous addition. Unsymmetrical alkenes produces 2 different products. Symmetrical alkenes produces 1 product only. So here unsymmetrical alkene heterolytic cleavage means, again this bond you see from the end I am writing end to directly, this means actually you should imagine that this is forming CH3, CH and CH2. This side negative charge, this side positive charge. But no need, right? This all you understood before only. No need to write and don't make it lengthy. Right? So just you keep in your mind. Now when these electrons have been taken up by this carbon, this electrophile is added. Right? Therefore, this CH2 will become addition of this hydrogen CH3. Okay? And now, as this carbon loses the electron, therefore it gains its positive charge, carbocation. And where next addition what? Negative charge. One positive charge is added, then negative charge. So, negative charge has to add now. So, negative charged compound will add on to this positive charge carbocation to form this. Again, like previously HBr addition, why only this carbon should take H plus, why not this carbon? Yeah, this carbon can take these 2 electrons and can take this H plus, right? Then this leads to the formation. Please, for the mechanism you can check it into HBr addition. No need to write here again. Now I have experience and I know what is Markovnikov rule, therefore I can write the direct product. So which will be the major? According to Markovnikov rule, carbon atom having less number of hydrogens, that negative part of the reagent will be added. right? Negative part of the adenine is added on to the olefinic carbon having less number of hydrogens. That will be the major. See here, negative part of the addendum. Addendum means adding reagent. Added onto the carbon having more number of hydrogen is minor. Until unless if this reaction is under hydrogen peroxide, we said no, we had no hydrogen peroxide and all. No anti-Markovnikov rule. Here just it is Markovnikov's rule. Right? This is addition of water. For example, anything is given. You should not worry about it. See a big compound like CH3, CH3, double bond CH2. This is given. Actually, in exam, they don't even write this structure. They'll ask you that 1, 2, 3, 2-methyl propene. Isn't it? This is 2-methyl propene because this is first carbon, this is second carbon, this is third. Only 3 carbon chain, long chain. Therefore, prop. Double bond is there. Therefore, propene. And second carbon methyl is there. Therefore, 2-methyl propene. Right? So, this is the reactant. And they ask you to write addition of water to this reactant. Write the reaction in which 2-methyl propene is added with water. What you will write? See here, you don't need to write anything, this anion, cation, these all. Directly you can write the product. What is that? I told you hint. Write first the reactant without double bond. Right? Now, in this you should know that in mind H plus and OH minus are the anion and cations. And you should write that this OH minus onto the carbon having less number of hydrogen. This carbon has 0 number and this carbon has 2 number. Therefore, this carbon is having less number of hydrogen. Therefore, my OH will add on to this and H will add on to this carbon. Therefore, may I write like this? So, this is the product. Therefore, addition of water onto olefins will give you alcohols. If you see this one, what is the name of this compound? 2-propanol I will write because functional group you remember, right? And this one will be 2-methyl propane to all. To all. This all indicates OH functional group. Okay. You should also remember what are the functional group also. Okay. Now, oxidation reaction. This is little different. As I said, oxidation means addition of oxygen. Reduction means addition of hydrogen. Again, here some oxidizing agents they have given. Remember only one. I am taking only one. Alkene in the presence of aqueous or dilute KMnO4, potassium permanganate, produces diols. Means remove the double bond. How to remove the write the product? First write the reactant without double bond and KMnO4 gives 2 OH groups. Please don't worry how these OH groups are formed, what is the mechanism and all. Remember that dilute aqueous KMnO4 on addition olefins will be converted into diols. Right? Ethane. May I write ethane 1,2-diol because 2 OH groups. Therefore, I can write 1,2-diol. Right? So, this is okay. Let us continue next reaction. Ozonolysis. Ozone. O3. Ozone. Lysis of alkene with the help of this ozone is called as ozonolysis. For example, if I take, please again there is no any much deep mechanism for this. You have a short mechanism and you can write the product of this any compound is given. This is my propene. Sorry, this is 2-propene. And upon addition of ozone, you have to write, see here, alkene carbons only will be disturbed. The other substituent will be as it is. In any addition reaction, other substituent will be as it is, right? So, let me write my other substituent is H. Olefinic carbons, one hydrogen is H right here. And no, don't write any bond here. And write other 2 substituents of the other carbon like this. Then now, write ozone, add ozone to this olefinic carbon, one top and 2 bottom. How this is added, please don't worry about it. This is called ozonide. Very, very important reaction. Most of the exams you will get this question. Okay, and this is called propene ozonide because this ozonide is forming from propene. Therefore, this is called propene ozonide. And this one, in the presence of zinc, see here, these 2 electrons will be given to this bond to form a pi bond. And this bond gives its 2 electrons to form a pi bond to this. And this electron will be given to this oxygen and oxygen will go off. Don't worry. Therefore, now finally the whole compound is cleaved into 2. It's a decomposition we call. See, look at this. This is actually cleaving here. After adding ozone, it's cleaving here, right? Then one hydrogen as it is and newly formed C double bond O. So like this you will get one product and another product will be this side. Carbon having 2 hydrogens. Therefore, I am writing carbon with 2 hydrogens. And now this bond broken and formed a pi bond with this O. Therefore, it will form this O. And this is called as ethanol, Al. Previously all, OL all. This is formaldehyde. Right? Therefore, ozonolysis will produce carbonyl compounds. These are called as carbonyl compounds, ketones or aldehyde, whatever mixture of products you will get depending on the reactant you are taking. So, this is called ozonolysis. Very, very important reaction. They will give you some reactants and ask you to write the product. So, you need to write yourself the product. For example, here they have given again. Let me write one example. I have also given some more examples in your notes. Here, they have given this is a reactant on reaction with ozone and followed by zinc H2O. So here, first step is this. Second step is this, right? Together they will write. So you have to understand. After once you get practiced, you no need to write this and directly you can get the products. How? I will give you hint. That first break the reactant like this and add one oxygen to this side and add one oxygen to this side and keep it in double bonded O, that means carbonyl fashion. See here, this carbon with same substituents I have to write CH3, C and CH3. Now what I have to write? Carbonyl. Done. One side over, one product over. Then what is other product? Carbon with 2 hydrogens. Yes. Carbon with 2 hydrogens. Then carbonyl group I have to add. Yes, this is carbonyl group. Again, this is similar product like formaldehyde. And what is this one? This is called, actually your IUPAC name it will call. This is 1, this is 2 and this is 3. This is called propane 2-one or it is also called as 2-propanone because it is ketone on, it will end, right? So this is the ozonolysis. Then the last reaction, polymerization, is left over. Let me write polymerization. Polymerization is nothing but formation of a large molecule called as polymer, which is formed from the many number of repeating units called monomers. For example, your ethene, polythene, you know. So polythene bags every day we will use, right? See here, ethene, n number of ethenes. N means can be here 500,000 molecules. You never imagine. Till now we never get you write like this, no? So some 500 molecules of ethene we will take in the presence of high temperature and pressure. Some conditions are required and even some we require a catalyst. So at this condition I am writing a small mechanism, but actually you don't require. See here, for example, CH2 double bond CH2 is there. Then this will react with one more molecule. I am writing only for your sake one more molecule. How? See here, again heterolytic cleavage. this forms a bond with this and continuous. This double bond will move and form a bond with this, and this double bond will move and form bond this. So like this continuously n number of times it will form. Then what is the product you will get then? See here, CH2, 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 like that. How many times? 500 times if it is n is 5. Therefore I can't write 500 times. I will write like this bracket and I will write here n, or if I know the n is 500, that is, and this is called as polymer, which is large molecule now having more molecular mass, and this is more repeating unit. Therefore I call it is to be a monomer. You again don't worry about the mechanism for this also, right? So this name of this polymer is polyethene. Why? It is forming from the polyethene. It is forming from the ethene, right? So polyethene. If I take propene, polypropene. If I take styrene, polystyrene. Enough this reactant reagents products, if you remember. Even this mechanism only for your sake I have written. Now due to understanding that heterolytic cleavage, negative charge, positive charge, you are able to understand my arrow marks. See here, 2 electrons taken up by this carbon and negative charge adds on to this, forms a bond. And again this 2 electrons taken up by this carbon forms a bond. Therefore another bond, like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 carbons should be there only if 3 atoms, 3 molecules are combining. That means n 500 means you will get 1000 carbon atoms chain, right? So this is polymerization reaction and end of your addition reactions of alkene.